What's going on? How's everybody doing? What is new in your world? Gonna do an unboxing here. Shouldn't take too terribly long, but one of my subs, I apologize, I can't remember who you were, but somebody sent me a message and said, "Hey, Fishing Preacher, how's it going, Ron? 706." He said, "Man, the hookup tackle's got a bento box for sale right now. They're calling it a special edition box or something along those lines. This is not the monthly subscription box. It's just a special box that they were doing. I've tried to get the regular bento subscription, and I've never been able to get my hands on it. They did have one box where they had some extras, and I was able to order. But Mad Swimbaiter, Gramps, Alan, Matthew, Chops, Jan, how you guys doing? So this is a bento box, but it's not the monthly subscription bento box. It's got some good stuff in here. I've already broken it open. Now, what I would like is I'd like some feedback from you diehard Megabass guys, because I really like Megabass products, but I don't have a ton of them. I've always been a Vision 110 jerkbait guy, but I've never really been into their crankbaits and that kind of stuff that much. So you guys that know a lot about them, maybe you can comment as I'm going through here. So first up, a Megabass zip lure case. $3.99 is what this thing costs. And I don't know if I care about this at all. Now it's got a hole here, so they must have some sort of a pouch or something with a ring on it, a binder that you could put a bunch of these in, and you can keep your hard baits in there, I guess is what you would put in there. What up, Booster? So, you know, it's definitely a heavy duty zippered plastic. I don't know if I'd really use this or not, though. Maybe I will. Okay, next, Megabass Decal. This is one of those transfers where you peel it off and then stick it on, and then you peel the other side off. So you can't see what it looks like other than that, but it's just their massive logo. Pretty big one. All right, Matthew says he loves these pouches. Have 3 of them and use them when you're changing baits. But they're still wet. Oh, I don't know what that means, but okay, he likes them. All right, there's 4 hard baits in here and a couple of soft plastics. I'll do the soft plastics first. The Rock Hog 2.5 inch, and the color is Isogani or Isogani. I've never used the Rock Hog. I don't know anything about it. But let's break it open and look at one up close. Kick Your Bass, how you doing, man? It's kind of a cool looking bait. I think I would probably Ned rig this thing. I'm sure you could put it on a shaky head, or you could Texas rig it. But look how tiny the body is. You're gonna have to have a really small hook to even Texas rig this. Even a 1/0 hook might be too big for it. Make it a jig trailer for sure. Like on a finesse jig, it would make a really good jig trailer. So that's called the Rock Hog. Matthew says Topwater Johnny loved these. Nice color. Man, this new camera I've got really does a good job. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but from my end, it looks pretty dang good. Bitsy Bug trailer, right, Joy? So I think I'd either Ned rig that or just use that as a jig trailer. Now this one I have used. actually quite a bit. The Haze Dong Shad. You know, all of Megabass's swim baits, it doesn't matter if you're talking about the Spark Shad or the Haze Dong Shad or the Mag Drafts, all of their soft swim baits are excellent. They are very, very good. So if you want to try a different swim bait, you know, that maybe a lot of guys on your local lake are not using, the Haze Dong Shads might be one. They have a pretty good hook slot in the and underneath for your hooks. Let me tell you what color this is. I don't think I said the color. Glow Chartreuse Lime. I like it. I have a lot of, you know, kind of dirtier water that I fish, and this kind of thing I would really like in more dirty water. So that's the Haze Dong Shad SW 4.2 inches. Okay, now we get to the hard stuff. To me, this kind of is the coolest looking, one of the coolest looking patterns. I don't know how great this color pattern would actually be for fishing, but to catch the fisherman, I think is pretty cool. This is a Pop Max, which is their popper. Look at that color. It almost looks like a bullfrog. The color is called Burst Sand Snake. And I got to take this out here so you guys can see it up close. Check it. I think it looks really cool. I guess you could say, yeah, that looks like a snake pattern. Wow. Pretty sick looking. Looks huge, Fishing Preacher says. It's really not that big. This is about the same size as a regular Pop R, the bigger size. It's also about the same size as the Yellow Magic, larger popper. So it might be just a titch bigger, but not much at all. And then, of course, this is the underbelly, what the fish would see. As you can see, the Pop Max has these two vents here. And basically, and they go through, so as you're popping, twitching, that water gets pushed through there and it creates some pretty nice bubble action. There's several companies that kind of have ripped this lure off. And of course, if you're going to fish a popper, I always like a feathered treble hook on my popper. I'm a big believer of that. So cool. And I'll let you listen to it. It's got like some little BBs or something in it. Pop Max, again, that color is Burst Sand Snake. Very, very sexy baits, man. It's hard to dislike Megabass, man. They are just freaking awesome. Why don't I look up real quick and just give you an idea how much that costs in case you are wondering. Because all of their baits sometimes seem a little pricey. It's $19.99, but if you compare that with other high quality, high end poppers like the Yellow Magic, like the Ricos, $19.99 is not bad for that product. Yeah, sexy price also, George. You're right. Okay, then we got two jerk baits. And of course, this is kind of my standard go-to jerk bait. The Vision 110, the Ito Vision 110. as it says right here, the money bait. These are $25. The Vision 110s have always been around 25 bucks. And they're pretty durable. I'm not real crazy about the Vision 110 hooks. I've never been that crazy. They've got barbs on the outside of the hook. I'll show you that. It weighs half an ounce, and they call it the 110 because it's 110 millimeters long. This color is pretty cool. PM Ito IU. So we'll take this out and look at it. Money is in the price you pay. It's true, Booster. You can get 2.5. You can get 2.5 of those Rick Clunn jerk baits, and from Lucky Strike, and they do their best to try to emulate, to copy the 110. You can see that color. It's kind of like a pearl with some purple accents. Got a little yellow on there. Then the back side is really kind of a dark green. Then it transitions to this a gold, and then kind of a little chartreuse. And then, of course, the belly's white. 3 hooks. I do like 3 hooks on a jerkbait. You can see their hooks, though. They're kind of, I'm not a big fan of them. You probably can't tell, but the barb is on the outside, not on the inside of the hook, and that's just kind of their thing. Out barbs, Matthew says, are my favorite. Yeah, I don't like the out barbs, to tell you the truth. I also have found that these hooks are not super durable. You will lose fish on these hooks. They will bend out. So I always just replace the hooks when I get them. And you say, $25 bait, you shouldn't have to replace the hooks. I agree. There are some guys who love the hooks and say they're great. I just have never had a lot of luck with them. Now this thing is, can you believe how loud that thing is? There is a massive rattle there. You can actually see the rattles in there. See them in there? You can cast this thing a country mile. It's got 2 really big ball bearings in there. And then it's got, looks like 3 little BBs in there as well. I like it, and I like this color. This is a fish catching color. That thing is awesome. Okay, so that's the Vision 110. What I would just call their normal standard go-to jerkbait. Really nice. Patrick, I do not know what the benefit of the out barbs is. Maybe Matthew can tell us. I have read about it before, but I don't remember. Okay, there's another jerkbait. I'm going to skip it for now, and I'm going to go to it. They got a square bill crankbait on here. This is called the Knuckle LD, and it's got a circuit board lip. Again, this is $19.99 as well, the price on this. It's 3/8 of an ounce, 60 millimeters long. Again, a very sexy color. The color is called PM Sunshine Gill. It's got some Japanese dude on the front there. Mad Tune Project. I can't pronounce the guy's name. Tagushiko Komori. The Mad Tune Project legend. All right, let's take it out because this color looks really cool. I can get it out of the box here. All right, here's something unique about this square bill. I guess one thing you could say that's unique is the bill, this circuit board bill. I like a circuit board bill. I really like the action. They're very durable usually. Check out the color on this thing. Let me turn it so you can read the. So sparkly. Look at that. And then it's got, you can kind of see the kind of scale pattern on there. And then it's got a little yellow accent below. But here's another thing that's really unique about this. This hook, the front hook, swivels 360 degrees like a big swim bait. You do not see that on little square bills. Almost never do you see a swivel hook 360 degrees. So that's really cool. And I think this color is really, really cool. Ton of flash on this thing. In fact, I want to go throw this right now. I want to go try it. I mean, that is cool. Now, one thing what do you guys think about how long these hooks are? See, I think potentially that's a problem for me. I like a short shank hook on my square bills anyway. These are very, very long shank hooks. I think this thing's silent. It is. Completely silent. I like it. I actually like it a lot. So anyway, there it is. That swivel front hook, I like that idea. I think that's a very cool idea. I don't know if the hooks are going to be too long though. I might replace those with some short shank hooks. That's called the Knuckle LD. The Knuckle LD. Yeah, I agree, Booster. Think the front hook's too long? We shall see. All right, last thing is another jerk bait. This is the 110 plus 1 Junior. Now, a couple years ago, they came out with the plus 1s, and now they've got the plus 2s. The plus 1 just has a longer bill than the regular 110, and so it can go deeper. And the 110 plus 1s are awesome. These Juniors are shorter. They're molded and made after the 110. They're just shorter. So they're really not 110 millimeters. They're actually 98 millimeters, 3/8 of an ounce. This is a suspending jerk bait. Yeah, you're right. Definitely some yellow in the box this time. This color is Sexy Shad. An excellent color. Kind of a go-to color for sure. Again, even on the Junior, you got 3 hooks. These are not out barb hooks, though. These are regular round bend hooks. One thing, if you're not really into jerk baits, though, you got to keep in mind that if you've got a suspender and you change your hooks, you need to test it out, because if you put slightly heavier hooks, it won't suspend. You may make it start sinking. So whenever you change hooks on a jerk bait, throw it in the sink or the bathtub and just test out how it suspends. You will definitely be glad you did. So that's a great color. In fact, I don't know how I could be unhappy with any colors in this box. I mean, they're great. Again, massive knocker in this thing, just like the other one. And this thing goes down to 7.5 feet deep, where the regular 110 goes to 6 feet. So by getting this bill, you get more depth, and I'd say you could even get deeper than that, most likely. It depends on your line. The thinner line you use, the deeper it'll go. Yeah, dad bod. Matt Allen has a combo down to the gram for replacement hooks on his jerkbait videos. Yeah, that's good stuff to know. Those guys really know what they're doing. So that is that. The bento box. What'd you guys think of it? I thought it was pretty cool, man. I like it. Tomorrow night, we've got I think we're doing the Mr. Bass Get Your Fish On show. Our amazing, incredible guest is not going to be on tomorrow night, though. So we may not do a show, but I think we are going to. The reason our amazing guest is not going to be on, if you follow Major League Fishing, well, maybe it's not on yet. I don't know. In any case, he didn't know it, but he's going to be fishing. He's going to be fishing Wednesday night, tomorrow night. So can't be on the show, but he will be on 2 weeks from now. We've got a commitment, so that will be awesome. That's pretty much all I've got. I will tell you that I got I got something really cool that I will talk to you guys about Saturday or Sunday night on the Sunday night live stream. And hope you guys have a great night. What was the price of that box? I will put the price of the box on the screen in case you were wondering what that bento box cost. There it is. That is what it cost you, Booster. I did not say what it cost at the beginning. I didn't think about that, actually. But yeah, not not your cheapest box by any means. So maybe one day I'll be able to get a subscription to the actual bento box, which would be fun. I would actually enjoy that quite a bit. Anywho, kind of look for our Instagram to see if we're going to have a show tomorrow night, depending upon the guest. And if not, I will definitely promise I will be on Sunday night and hope to see you then. Hope you guys have a great night. And I will talk to you later. I am going to wrap this up. We'll see you later. No, George, I was not on last Sunday. I had something come up. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.